CGC recently announced their first Comics Academy, taking place July 9th and 10th in Tampa, Florida. This information was posted on cgccomics.com on May 10th, as shown here on my mobile browser. Scrolling through the page, you'll find a link to learn more and apply, which provides more detailed information. The detail page talks about learning from senior graders, job opportunities, connecting with others, and provides the syllabus. In Richmond BizSense, out of Virginia, Jack Jacobs wrote, Richmond Restaurateurs' appreciation of comic books as art leads to new store, on May 10th. Next time you're in the area, please consider stopping by the new store, called Paper Tiger, to show support for local shops. Ryan, at Breakout Card Clips on YouTube, reported the latest 5-figure scam in the hobby in his video released on May 19th. In the video, he brings out attention to fake Tiffany cards on the market and even warns us about a possible scammer on eBay. Ryan is a must-follow in my humble opinion, as he is serious about learning and sharing his knowledge regarding fake cards and scams in this hobby. He's even published a book that is available on Amazon, which is a great read and reference guide. Staying ahead of crooks, cronies, and fraudsters is never easy, but his efforts definitely help and I personally appreciate it. Dan from ESPN.com reported a second, controversial, one-of-one Tom Brady rookie card sells at auction for $396,000 on May 20th. Not only is it frustrating to see a one-of-one card not be an actual one-of-one on the market, but to see them both in slabs from top-tier grading companies we're supposed to trust, and then to see one go to auction for big dollars where buyers are typically paying a 20% premium. The stakes are even higher. Read Dan's article in full on ESPN to find out more about who was involved and how it was handled. Dan from ChainStorage.com wrote an article titled, eBay Dives Deeper into NFT Sales with Wayne Gretzky, published on May 23rd. As an older collector, with a long part of my professional career in information technology, I remain cautiously optimistic regarding the future of the space, as we observe more big names getting involved, and found this to be an interesting read, even though I hold a handful of speculative sports-related NFTs for the long term, generally due to either illiquidity or massive price decline since initial acquisition. I'm willing to ride it out and see where the technology and interest takes us. Read Dan's article on CSA and let me know what your thoughts are or if you are currently playing in the space. Josh from the Calgary Journal wrote an article called, Gotta Catch 'Em All, Card Collecting Sees Rise in Popularity, published on May 26th. Respectfully, my first thought was it had to be outdated or someone is very late to the party, based on the title. However, after making it past the initial statement, which almost made me click away, Josh and the local shop owners he interviewed go on to cover some very relevant issues I'm guessing many of us can probably relate to or at least respect. I was quite pleased with how he ended the article as well, touching on the social aspect of the cards. I'm glad I hung in there and I hope you will too. Visit the Calgary Journal to read the article in full and post your thoughts. Ryan Hawkinsmith, at ESPN.com, wrote an article about the young Yankees fan who lost his autographs, published May 17. If you did catch a previous headline, Ryan does a terrific job bringing the entire story full circle for us. If you missed it, don't fret. The article doesn't miss a beat. It may be a slightly longer read, but it is well worth the time. I'm not going to give any spoilers here, but I will give a shout out to Ryan here by saying, as a lifelong collector with a strong attachment to many things I've collected over a half-century now, thank you for bringing this story to life. Phil Paleologos wrote an article titled, What Kids Get Out of Collecting Baseball Cards, published at WBSM.com on May 16. Personally, I'm not quite sure many younger kids will fully grasp, understand, or fully appreciate some of the takeaways until they are older. However, Phil provides a wide variety of examples spanning decades of baseball, covering topics such as scandals, quarrels, wartime efforts, societal changes, and more. There is so much material of interest to work with here for any parent interested in either observing how kids may be exposed to and learn about these issues, or to simply help with topics for discussion through the lens of the hobby and its rich history. Meredith Loftus wrote an article on Collider.com titled, Why Future Stan Lee Cameos Would Be More Distracting Than Fun, published May 21st. From what I've been able to tell so far, there are various views on the subject and personally I'm not really sure where I stand. Visit Collider.com to read Meredith's article in full and let me know if you have any thoughts on it one way or the other. Scott Campbell covers a debate in his article on WeGotThisCovered.com titled, MCU Supporters Argue If the Franchise Can Carry On Forever as Exclusively PG-13, published May 21st. Browsing feedback online and social media on this subject shows some fairly heated discussion, so I'm guessing this one won't be decided anytime soon. Beyond the business growth or survival aspect the subject raises, I won't get into the never-ending discussion of what is and is not art and literature, since it's ultimately an individual choice while the artist, authors and consumers have to live within the boundaries set by societal norms, parental guidance, and the rules and laws set by the industries and regulators until they are able to agree on changes. Visit WeGotThisCovered.com. Scotty B Cards, on YouTube, recently released a video titled, "Will Sports Cards Go Down with the Stock Market?" on May 20th. In the video, Scotty B provides some valuable insights based on his vast collecting experience. There's a reason he's earned the respect of 14,000 subs, and this video has already been viewed over 7,500 times. If you haven't seen it, you don't want to miss it. Visit youtube.com to check it out. I recently started paying attention to the cards and comics indexes available on Yahoo Finance. I'm not fully convinced they will be in my toolbox of tracking tools for a long time, since I would rather trust and promote a provider clearly having a passion for the industry and collectors, and it's not clear where they stand, how well this will be supported, or how long this will last in their system. However, the component cards appear to be on par with what I'm seeing on other sites, like Card Ladder, and I appreciate Tay's streamlined presentation for comparison over durations of time. As you can see, at the time I posted this, cards.riga is the ticker to use at finance.yahoo.com for their cards index. I observed cards being down 9.05% year to date and negative 8.83% over the past month. Using the ticker symbol comics.riga for their comics index, I observed a negative 5.1% decline year to date and minus 12.83% over the past month. I've reached out to Yahoo support to request permission to present their charts in future video. In the meantime, please visit finance.yahoo.com to check it out and let me know your thought. Comic Tom 101 on YouTube said, "It's officially happened. There are too many hot comic books." In his video released on May 19, Tom, not only extremely knowledgeable in the comic world, but an absolute natural on the mic, is joined by the one and only Gem Mint Collectible, as this diamond duo breaks it down in another terrific episode of their show. In the following section, I've posted a handful of recent eBay auction listings that appear to be off to a good start, with room to run. In full transparency, if you find any of interest, get involved in the bid, and wind up making a purchasing, I may earn a small commission through the eBay Partner Program. Your support is always appreciated. First up is Nolan Gorman's 2018 Bowman's Best of 18 Auto in a PSA 10. As it currently stands, there are 14 bids, 10 bidders, with a last bid of $39 and shows a shipping rate of $4. The current alt value is showing $113.65, so I'm guessing we'll see additional upside bids. It's listed by Shytown_101, out of Illinois, with 100% positive feedback. It's set to close on Saturday, June 4th at 1:17 a.m. You can scan the QR code or enter the eBay link to go directly to the auction. I've also included a QR code, if you are interested in learning more about alt. This one is Justin Herbert's 2020 Panini Chronicles Clearly Donruss RC Rookie PSA 10. It currently has 13 bids, 11 bidders, with a last bid of $81 and shows $3 for shipping. The current alt value is showing $193.25, so there's still room to run. It's listed by Big Boyd Sports Cards 3, based in the US, with 99.9% positive feedback. It's set to close on Sunday, June 5th at 11:38 p.m. Scan the QR code or enter the eBay link to go directly to the auction, or scan QR code if you are interested in learning more about alt. Last, but not least under the card section, is a 2018-19 Jason Tatum Select Prism Zebra Hollow PSA 10 Population 10. It's currently showing 13 bids, 12 bidders, and a last bid of $114 plus $9.99 for shipping. The current alt value is showing $876.37, so there's plenty of room to run. However, it should be noted the confidence level under the alt valuation is orange and wide, which generally means it's not very high. If interested, I would suggest viewing this on alt to obtain the latest updated range, based on their algorithms, by hovering your cursor over the bar icon. It's listed by Sportsgraphs, based in the US, with 100% positive feedback. It's set to close on Wednesday, June 8th at 11:32 p.m. First, under comics, is a Darth Vader No. 3 first print CGC 9.8 first appearance of Dr. Aphra, which appears to be a direct edition from what I can tell. It currently has 10 bids, 10 bidders, last bid of $122.50 plus $16.50 for shipping. Personally, I rely on cover price and go collect for my pricing research and other valuable information they offer. I've reached out to both to respectfully request permission to occasionally present a minimal amount of their curated data, so there is no questions around fair use and I don't want to risk violating their terms. In the meantime, I've searched other sources, including previous eBay sales, and FMV on this one appears to be in the $450 to $500 range, assuming I have the right book. Please let me know if you believe I am way off, which is always possible with these. It's listed by Whole Wheat Comics, shipping out of Nevada, with 100% positive feedback. It's set to close on Sunday, June 5th at 8:40 p.m. Next, We have a Star Wars Heir to the Empire number 1 CGC 9.4 white pages first Mara Jade, Grand Admiral Thrawn. It currently has 7 bids, 7 bidders, and a last bid of $48 plus $14.99 for shipping. It's also attracted 43 watchers so far. eBay is showing a last sale on May 11th of $320 plus $15 for shipping. It's listed by Cover Junky, shipping out of Tennessee, with 100% positive feedback. It's set to close on Sunday, June 5th at 10 p.m. As always, please let me know if you observe any inaccuracies or errors. To wrap things up, the final comic here is a Strange Academy number 1 CGC 9.8 J. Scott Campbell variant. There are currently 20 bids, 12 bidders, a last bid of $68 plus $14.99 shipping. It's listed by TNJS Comics, shipping out of Florida, with 100% positive feedback. It's set to close on Saturday, June 4th at 8:04 p.m. While researching this one, eBay is showing an average fixed sold price of $205 plus $20 shipping with last sale on March 18th.
Thank you for watching. Please collect and geek responsibly.